Hello, everybody, and welcome back facing the 3-8 New York Giants. Last week, obviously, um, we won 31 to 21. It was a pretty crazy game, but in the end, we were able to get the win over the Denver Broncos. Hopefully, this stream does not do the same, and you guys actually see the full games. Giants are obviously struggling this season. They need a win because if they do not win, they could be out of playoffs. This is a do or die game for the New York Football Giants. And here comes Eli Manning. Eli, a veteran, a two-time Super Bowl champion. He knows what it takes to win. He knows his Giants need a win tonight. Mac. And there's a run and a stop. So that's Darkwa with the run. That's Khalil Mack. And there's a sack by the defense. Now 3rd and 12 coming up. Khalil Mack. And there's a stop. And 4th down is coming up for the New York Giants. Raiders going to get the ball back here on 4th down. Raiders looking to do as much on offense. Obviously, Derek Carr trying to stop the interceptions. Be careful about the interceptions. And Cooper's going to get not that many yards, but he's going to get to the 26-yard line. There you see Derek Carr waiting. He wants his opportunity. He's biting at the bullet to get on this field and score a touchdown. Carr. PA. And that is incomplete. Obviously not what it was expected out of Carr. There you see the offensive line of the Oakland Raiders. And now it is 2nd and 10 coming up for the Raiders. And that's picked off. And Derek Carr throws another interception. And the New York Giants are now in the red zone. A chance to get a touchdown here after the Derek Carr interception. And that's a stop. A 4-yard gain by Darkwa. And that's a touchdown. Sterling Shepard with the catch. And the New York Giants take a 6-0 lead. Extra point here, and it will be a 7-0 lead. And that is good. 7-0 for the Giants after that pick. And then the touchdown by Sterling Shepard. Now the Raiders trail here in the first quarter. And they know that they need to be better. As the ball is kicked. Now, obviously, Carr needs to be careful. Try not to throw another interception. And that is a sack. And there's an injury on the field. And there's a catch. And that's a catch for the receiver. And that's a touchdown. What a catch and run. And the Oakland Raiders get an 87-yard touchdown. What a throw by Carr, and what a catch in return. And this game is tied at 7. Derek Carr making up for that interception early in the game. Donald Penn will return to action after getting hurt. Now the Oakland Raiders will kick it back. The Giants wanting something. Odell Beckham's just going to take a knee in the end zone. And now the Giants will start at the 20-yard line. Or excuse me, the 25-yard line. And that is a stop. Darkwa couldn't do anything. He's gonna lose about 3 yards there as the stop happens. Giants offense hasn't done much except for after the interception. And that's Odell Beckham. No one's gonna catch him. OBJ for the touchdown. Well, the Raiders had a big play. And now the Giants respond with their own big play. And the New York Giants take back the lead here tonight. And now it is a 14-7 lead for the New York Giants. And now the Raiders need to respond. They know they need to respond after that bad play, bad defense. They need to respond with a touchdown of their own. Obviously, they were able to respond with a touchdown of their own last time. Can they respond a second time? And that's caught by Patterson. A nice reception. And it's first down at the 35-yard line. And Marshawn Lynch is going to run. And that's not Marshawn Lynch, excuse me. That's Washington. And he's going to get 18 yards on that play. What a run by Washington. Carr waiting. And he's sacked. Derek Carr couldn't find anyone, and then Pierre Paul comes in for the sack and the 10-yard loss. And the Giants defense, after the last time with that big Washington, a nice run. Obviously the news that Marshawn Lynch was injured, by the way. For people who did not know that, obviously Marshawn Lynch injured last week against Denver. A really bad injury. And that's a catch. And there we go. Derek Carr, 127 yards. And he's only thrown the ball 3 times in this game. And he's already got 127 yards. And we end the first quarter. It's been a wild game. It's been a wild one. Now we get ready for the second quarter. A wild game so far. The Raiders trailing by 7. They have the ball. They're in the red zone. And that is going to be to the 1-yard line. Amari Cooper. The nice grab. Oh, and Cooper almost had it, but he dropped it. And it's almost picked off. Derek Carr. Not looking too impressed with himself. And Donald Penn is injured again, and this time he won't return. That is just some bad news over bad news. And Derek Carr's just going to run it in for the touchdown. Game here in Oakland. And the extra point is good. We are tied at 14 here in the second quarter of this football game. The Rangers defense want a response after giving up that huge touchdown. They want to respond kindly and give the Raiders offense a chance. And not have to have the Raiders offense fighting for the lead. Darkwa is going to get stopped, but not before he gets 2 yards though. Khalil Mack. And Sterling Shepard has got a huge catch and run. As Eli is perfect today, 4 for 4, 126 yards. Eli Manning is dominating right now. He is yet to throw an incompletion here today. That's the Eli we have wanted all season but haven't gotten. But tonight it's been all Eli. And Del Rio is not happy, obviously. You know his team's defense needs to do better in stopping the pass. And Darkwa is going to get about 8 yards on the play. And the first down. As this Giants offense is dominating. And there's a fumble. Bruce Irvin picks it up. And Bruce Irvin's going to run it in for the touchdown. Bruce Irvin after the fumble. And Bruce Irvin has got the fumble return for a touchdown. And the Oakland Raiders have now turned this game around and taken the lead. 21-14 after that huge hit on Darkwa. While the Giants defense, the Giants offense, first turnover of the game. The Raiders have had a turnover of their own. Both teams have had turnovers that have basically turned into touchdowns. Now the Giants offense has to respond. They have to get back. Darkwa needs to just shake his head and try and get over that injury. That fumble. A 2-yard reception. Eli with the throw, 2-yard pass. And that is dropped as Eli finally has his first incompletion of the game. It took quite a long time to do it. It took a full quarter and almost 2 full quarters for him to incomplete the ball. And now there's a flag. And that's going to be on the offense. And now it is a 3rd and 13 situation coming up. Raiders need a stop. He's going to throw it, but Eli is way off. And the Giants are going to get 4th down. Are not going to get anything on this play. And now the Raiders are going to get the ball back on 4th down. On the punt return. Cooper looking for something, but he only got a few yards there. 9 yards to be exact. And here comes Derek Carr, who should be thanking his defense for giving this team the lead, because if it wasn't for that fumble, they might have been down in this game, this football game. And that's a sack by the Giants defense. And now it is 2nd and 18. The Giants defense been able to get to Carr a lot today. And that is almost intercepted. But the 2-minute warning is coming up. And it's 3rd and 18 for this Raiders team offense. And another sack. Oh my goodness. This Giants defense is playing great right now. 2 sacks. And now the Giants will most likely get the ball back. 4th and 28. A team hardly comes back from a 4th and 28 situation. And the Giants did take a timeout. And Marquis King is going to punt that. And Odell's going to be stopped at the 37. The Giants looking to tie this game before the half. They got 1:47 to do it. But they need their offensive line to help them. And Darkwa's going to gain about 2 yards on the play with that catch and run. And there's a stop, but not before getting the first down. Giants, hurry up. They're looking for a touchdown here to tie this game up. And Sterling Shepard with the catch. Now the Giants are moving the sticks. Just over a minute left. Giants looking for a touchdown. And that's a catch. And the Giants are going to take their second timeout of the game. Second timeout of this half. And Sterling Shepard is going to get a nice gain of 14 plus the first down. Sterling Shepard has had a huge day today. Giants looking. Eli tried to run, and Eli's going to push himself in. Whoa! You never really see Eli do that much. Overpower another defensive player. But Eli does it. The Giants are going to tie this football game up. This has been a high-scoring game so far. The offenses have been getting points all over the board. It's been a crazy day so far offensively for these two teams. But we have a tied game. We potentially could have a tied game going into the second half. But the Raiders, they got 3 timeouts left. They're not going to give up on the possibility of getting some points here. Obviously, it is possible. And it's almost picked. Derek Carr has got to be careful here. 25 seconds left, second down. If he can't get a touchdown, if there isn't anything open, just throw it away. You still have second half. And that is almost picked. Back-to-back times that the ball was almost picked off. And a third down situation will come up. And Derek Carr is going to take a timeout. 10 seconds remaining. 10 seconds remaining. Maybe if they can get something long here. If they can get a long reception to Amari Cooper, who's got the catch. And they're going to take the timeout. And now they're in field goal range. And the Oakland Raiders can now go for a 40-yard field goal. And it is good. As the Oakland Raiders end this half with a 3-point lead. It is now 24-21 after a big reception by Cooper. As we go now into the second half. 24-21 for the Raiders. And the Raiders get the ball back. They would love nothing more than to score some points here now that they have the ball back. Raiders up by 3. They have the ball to start the second half. And that is dropped by Patterson. Nice defense by the Giants. Marshawn Lynch, as we know, is injured. Washington coming in. He's going to get about 5 yards on the play. Bring up 3rd and 5. Big third down coming up for the Raiders. They would love nothing more than to convert here. And Patterson's got the catch and the conversion. But Patterson is shaken up on the play. Patterson okay now. It looked like he was shaken up in the play, but I think it might have been someone else. And Washington is stuffed. And it's 2nd and 12. Del Rio not happy about that one. And Washington is stuffed again. 3rd and 14. The running game has not been great for this Oakland team. Obviously, they'd like to see some improvements in this second half, but that is not showing improvement. And Cordero Patterson's got the catch and the first down. A huge catch for Patterson. But he's going to drop it, actually. Wait a minute. Cordero Patterson looked like he had the catch. That is not good. And really hurts Cordero Patterson's chances of, not being traded. And Odell Beckham is going to get stopped at the 20. You look at that Patterson drop. That was a huge drop and could be a key play of this game if the Giants win, is that Patterson drop. Because I believe he should have had that ball. He should have had that catch. But he wasn't able to hang on. Because of that, the Giants have the ball back and potentially have a chance to score on this play. And now it is 2nd and 6. Season milestone for Edwards, who's got 10 tackles. And that's a stop right there, but not before getting the first down. Do these Giants get? And that is a stop. And it was going to be a 2-yard loss on the play. This Oakland Raiders defense is hungry for a sack. You know they are. As Eli's been very good today. And that's another loss of yardage. And Darkwa is hurt. That is not good news for the Giants, as that is their starting running back. And if they lose him, that'll only make the season even worse for them. And that's a catch by Odell Beckham. Odell Beckham Jr. You know, get a guy you can rely on. Well, that is Odell Beckham Jr. You can rely on him in any situation, and that is what Eli Manning did. He relied on Odell Beckham to be there when he needed it and to get that first down. Now Shane Vereen, is in for running back for the Giants, and they're hoping that maybe that'll be an improvement. Who knows? And that is a catch by Sterling Shepard. Eli just seems to not be able to be stopped today. Like, he has been on an absolute tear right now, as he has actually been completing his passes quite a bit, and he's only 13 for 15. That is a big completion percentage. And that is a 1-yard gain for the Giants. Good thing for the Giants, they're in field goal range. Bad thing, well, it would be nice. They got to be worried of this defense, and they want to make sure to get a touchdown here, or a field goal would be great. But you know, with the potential of the Raiders getting the ball back before the end of the quarter, you definitely would love to get a touchdown, just in case. And that is a stop. And now a big 3rd down and 5 for this Raiders defense. This Raiders defense needs this stop. They need to give their offense a chance to take the lead back. Because you know, and it's a catch by Sterling Shepard. Another opportunity to stop the offense. And this defense is just not having a good day when it comes to stopping Eli Manning. They just have not been able to stop these receivers. They've been good on the run, but when it comes to the run, but just not good on the pass. Another big stop on the run. Only a 2-yard gain on the play. The Giants are successfully running this clock down and hoping that they'll run it down enough and cap it off with a touchdown. But another 3rd down to come up. But the Giants have been absolutely amazing at 3rd down today. It's going to be tough for this Raiders defense, but they're going to try their very best to stop Eli and this Giants team on 3rd down. And that's a touchdown for the Giants. And this Giants offense is just unstoppable today. What is going on with this defense? And now the Giants take the lead, and it will be more than a field goal for the Oakland Raiders. They need a touchdown to win this ball game. It's going to come down to it. The Raiders want to win. They know. A lot of people said this would be an easy win for the Raiders, but it looks like it ain't going to be easy whatsoever. If they do, in fact, win this game, it's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough-nosed win because they are down here with the last few minutes. And if they do come back and win, it is not going to be easy. And that is a nice stop. Cordero Patterson has been targeted a lot today, but he's just not been able to do it. He has not been great today. He's been dropping the ball a lot, and you know, as they say, butter hands. And that is way over the head of Cooper. That would have been gone. Cooper would have been gone on the play if Derek Carr hadn't thrown it so over top of Cooper. Cooper would have had a touchdown. And that's a sack. And they're going to run the play and that is incomplete. The Raiders took a risk and went for it, and just excellent defense. Giants are going to get the ball back, but remember, the Raiders still have a shot. If they can stop them from getting a touchdown and only a field goal, then they could definitely be in business. And that is another nice stop, but a first down. First and goal coming up. Not good for this Raiders team. Like, they have not been able to stop this team. It'd be huge to get a turnover or something, because right now the Raiders are in a costly situation. Down by 4 points. They need the touch. They need to get a turnover or something. And that's a touchdown. You might as well put the cherry on top for this win, Brandon Marshall, as the Giants are looking to win this game. There's still some time left. The Raiders still have 3 timeouts left, so don't never say never. Never say it's impossible, because you never know. This is the NFL. Crazier things have happened, and all the Raiders would need is a quick touchdown here, and we've seen it. They're capable of doing it. They did it today. But then they would need to make sure to get some stops. That's the problem. You need stops on defense, and they have been bad when it's come to stopping the offense. And you know they're going to want. And a sack right away. Where's the offensive line there? Absolutely nowhere is the offensive line. Absolutely horrible play. The defense eating up this offensive line, and it is just not good. Cooper, and it's picked off, and that's going to be the game. That is going to be the game. That is essentially going to be the game. The New York Giants are going to get a huge win here against a pretty good team. You know, a 3-8 team beating an 8-3. If you thought this was going to be a wild finish, if you picked the Giants to win this game, then congratulations. Not a lot of people did, and this kind of shows you that the Giants are not here to give up and fall down just because they're not haven't had a great season. They are willing to fight even against the best of teams. And that's the thing about the Giants. Even though they haven't had a great record, they have given 100% in every game. And tonight they gave 100%, and because they gave 100%, they won this football game. The Raiders decided, well, there's no chance, so might as well not call any timeouts. And that will end the game, as the New York Giants are going to improve to 4-8. The Raiders are going to fall to 8-4, which is not good for this Raiders team, as the LA Chargers are coming close to them. They are only 2 games behind them, and the Chargers, if they win this week, would be 1 game away. So the Raiders need to start winning some games. They have not been great the past few games. So tonight is going to be huge. Thank you everybody for watching. This has been a great game and everything. We will see you next time. Peace out. Bye.